Cindy, and I am trying out a new position in my house. I actually have sunlight. I'm filming during the day for once. Maybe the video quality will be better. So today I'm going to be doing the last part of my December haul. I was going to do an unboxing as part of one, but I filmed the unboxing and I accidentally deleted the footage. So it's just going to be all of this stuff that's right here. So the first few books were actually given to me for Christmas. They're used, but they're books that one of my friends really loved, so I'm hoping to enjoy them as well. The first one is Johnny Got His Gun by Dalton Turnbow. This sounds really interesting. It's a book, well, first of all, it's a National Book Award winner, and it's based on a group of people, I guess they're anarchists, but they're trying to war against democracy. I think that's what it's about, something like that, but it sounds really interesting, and it's not very long at all, and the words aren't too small, so it probably won't take me too long to read. I just need to find time to read it. Next, another award-winning book. It is the Nebula Award winner. This is Dream Snake by Vonda N. McIntyre. That name sounds very familiar. But this is a fantasy novel, science fiction fantasy, I think. If you've read this, let me know, because I'm interested to see if anybody's read this, but that name sounds really familiar. The next two books are illustrated books. The first one is Too Bizarro. This is by Ferraro? Is that how you say that? But this is kind of like a comic strip from the newspaper. They're individual little stories in each box, and I thought that was really neat, and she gave it to me, and I'm excited to read it. I just need to sit down and do that. And next is a book by Reg Manning, What Kind of Cactus Is It? And it has, for each of the different types of cactuses or cacti, it has an illustration and then a little bit about the plant. And I just thought this was really neat. Isn't that cool? That's cool. She also gave me Fun and Laughter, which is this really bold Reader's Digest, probably from the 70s by the looks of it. Let's see when it's from. Oh, sorry, 1967. I could tell it was from that era just by the colors. But this has just some anecdotes and some short stories and such from the Reader's Digest that are going to make me laugh. So, yes. And the final books that that person gave me for Christmas are actually not books at all, but they're magazines. And it is the Alfred Hitchcock Mystery Magazine. There are 5 of these. Yep, 5 of these. I'm really excited about these because I'm not sure if I've mentioned it in a video before, but when I was younger, my dad and I had a collection of some of the stories that were in his magazine and a book bind up, and we used to read that together. So I've been looking for those, and I'm so happy that she gave me these. That's one of the things I'm very happy about my Christmas. I really enjoy these. These are all from 1996. Next, I bought some books for myself at 2nd and Charles. The first one being Death du Jour by Kathy Reichs. This is the second book in the Kathy Reichs Tipper's Brennan series, but I enjoyed the first one. It took me a while to get into it, but I'm really looking forward to continuing the series. And I also got from 2nd and Charles Heart-Shaped Box by Joe Hill. But as you know, I just read Nosferatu last year by Joe Hill and loved it. And I'm currently reading Horns by Joe Hill and am loving it so far. I'm like 200 pages in and it's really good, so I'm liking it. I also picked up A Million Little Pieces by James Frey. This is an Oprah Book Club book, and I got it for $2 actually, and I got this one and this one both for $2 because they were buy one get one free. But let's talk about this one first. I'm really excited about this. It sounds really good. It's about a guy who wakes up on an airplane and he has no idea where he's going, and he's been an alcoholic for 10 years and a crack addict for 3 years. And it's just his story and his rehabilitation. I can't say that word. Rehabilitation. That's the word. And as you saw, I also got Perfect Chemistry by Simone Alcalas. Is that her name? Yes, Simone Alcalas. I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but I have heard nothing but good things about this book. So I wanted to pick it up since it was a buy one get one free anyway, and I wanted the other one, and there wasn't really any other books that I wanted to get. So I picked this one up, and I'm hoping to like it. I know quite a few people like it. I know that Lainey, she really likes this book, I think it's Lainey. And then there's also Eileen from Eileen Reads. She likes this series. I think there's a couple of other people, but those are the two people that come to mind. The next two books are actually a duology that I purchased at Second and Charles, and it is Eon and Iona. I think that Kayla at Booktuber is actually reading these right now, or maybe just finished reading these. So I'll have to ask her how she liked them. The next two books I actually am probably the most excited about. And of course it is A Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I know everybody seems to love this book, especially Kayla. I know that she loved this book. I think it was one of her top 5 of the year or something like that, or in her top of the year. And yeah, in the top books that she liked this year. But this is by Rainbow Rowell, the same person that wrote Eleanor and Park. And I've never read anything by Rainbow Rowell, and I hear this is a great place to start. So I'm going to start with this one. And let me just say, I got it at that price. Isn't that like ridiculous? The next book that I'm really excited about is The Magicians by Lee Grossman. This has been compared to an adult Harry Potter. Surprisingly enough, I haven't heard very many people talking about this book, but oh, the cover is gorgeous, first of all. I love that. And second, it's just something I've been wanting to read for a while, and I'm really looking forward to this. This will probably be on my TBR very shortly. Okay, those were all the books that I got at Second and Charles. I did go to a Scholastic's book fair event, which everything was 50% off. I got 2 books. I got House of Scorpions by Nancy Farmer. But this story sounds really cool. It's about clones, I believe, and clones in this world are kind of treated like crap and not as humans, but mainly as just work, slave labor. And this boy in the story is a clone of a drug dealer, and the drug dealer actually treats him like a person, and I just think that's really cool. I hear it's really well written. I think Peru's Project, I don't know what her name is, but Peru's Project really liked this book, I think, and I'm looking forward to it. I know I'm looking forward to all of these books, that's why I bought them. And the other book that I bought for myself is City of Fallen Angels. This was marked at $4, so I paid $2 for it at the Scholastic Book Fair, and it's book 4 in the Mortal Instruments series. I still need to read book 3. I honestly, it's one of those things where I started the series, I've read 2 books in the series, I just want to finish the series, but it's not something that I'm like, oh my god, let me have the next book right now. I gave the first 2 a 3 out of 5, so it's not amazing. And the last 3 books are the books I did an unboxing video for, and I accidentally deleted that. So I'm just going to show you them in this video. And the first one is the one that I was waiting for the longest time. Nosferatu by Joe Hill. I finally have it. It is a hardcover edition. It has these really cool illustrations on the front and back of the cover. Let me see if I can get in frame. There's that one, and then there's a really creepy one on the back, which I will show you right now. Isn't that just freaking awesome? I've been wanting this book since I read it last year, and it's ridiculous. It's the $30 cover price for it, and I did not want to pay that much money for it, and when I saw it on Book Outlet, I just grabbed it. The first thing I did was I was like, I gotta get this book, so I put it in my cart and I checked out because I didn't want it to go away because there was only one available, and I got it. And the other 2 books that I got from Book Outlet as well are books 5 and 6 of the Dark Tower series. This is Wolves of Culla? Wolves of the Culla? I don't know how to say that. Culla? I don't know. And Song of Susanna. These covers are like really awesome, don't you think? They're like movie covers, like olden time movie posters. I don't know, these are just freaking awesome. So those were all the books I have gotten in the month of December. What do I go out and do on the 1st of the year? One of my resolutions was to buy less books, I go out and buy a bunch of books. I am terrible. That about wraps it up. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.